Was it John Lynch's fault the Niners didn't draft Patrick Mahomes? He was recently inducted in the Hall of Fame. And in the press conference, someone asked him about not drafting Mahomes. He was like, yeah, that was going to haunt me for the rest of my life. In my defense, I was at the pro day. Everyone there had their jaws on the ground, and we recognized that he was great. But we had already decided that we were going to draft a quarterback, which to me sounds like we is another word for Kyle Shanahan decided. So is it Lynch's fault? I mean, he's the GM. Is it his fault?
Well, to be honest, I don't think so. As we have spoken about it before, who makes these decisions during draft and free agency is Kyle Shanahan, not John Lynch. He's just there because he has some explicit content of some private videos of other NFL.
Where are you going with this?
I'm pretty sure, because I just couldn't find any other reason why he can do that move backs on the draft for some extra picks. It just doesn't make sense that how else he can do that. But to be honest, I don't think that it's John Lynch's fault. And if I remember well, that time on that draft, nobody was so high on Patrick Mahomes.
No, he did fall to 10. But again, the fact that what they said was they had already decided they weren't going to draft a quarterback that year because they wanted to sign Kirk Cousins the year later. I'm sorry, that's not a plan. You can't, Jake. It's not a plan. You can't do that. What do you mean? We're not going to get him because we're going to have our quarterback next year. What do you mean? You're going to have your quarterback next year. What if he doesn't sign here? What if someone makes a better offer? What if something happens? And it did. They started 1-10. The Patriots preyed on their desperation, and the Niners said yes, even though they didn't want to. Kyle was literally depressed afterward because he had to give up on his plan like 3 months into the gig. Oh, man, we got Jimmy Garoppolo, and he's still pissed about it. Unreal.
I don't know if you still remember the story about that phone call that John Lynch made to Bill Belichick, asking him for the price of Jimmy Garoppolo, and Belichick said that it's a second-round pick. And some minutes later, John Lynch called him back and asked the price of Tom Brady.
Yeah. Because
that's happened.
Yes.
That's something that John Lynch said in an interview.
True.
And after that they asked if Tom Brady is still available is just makes me even more mad at the 49ers, because we didn't sign him when we had the chance this last offseason. And I'm like, okay, guys, I really have no clue. What do you want to do? And I'm pretty sure that you have no clue as well.
They are, I want to say, heading into year 5 of their regime, and they still haven't committed to a quarterback. They traded for Jimmy. They traded a second. That's not a lot. That's not what the Rams just traded for Matthew Stafford. A second. That's kind of hedging. We'll see what he's got. Then he played well. They gave him the big contract with $1 million outs. $1 million outs. And everyone always, like, when they give him the extension, he'll be the franchise quarterback. He hasn't gotten the extension. Shanahan got the extension. After the Super Bowl, Jed looked at both of them and was like, no, you aren't that good. Kyle, you're a genius. And now Kyle is a losing quarterback, and Jimmy Garoppolo's hurt. So, yeah, it's hard to blame John Lynch. He was hired essentially by Kyle Shanahan to get Kyle Shanahan what he wants. If Kyle hires you to be the GM and then says, I want Kirk Cousins, is the first move you're going to do as general manager of the Niners be like, Kyle, I got to overrule you on this one. I know you hired me. I know the only reason I'm in this organization because you pushed for me, but I'm going to put my foot down here. Like, you can't, it doesn't work that way. They would fire you. The same guy who hired you would fire you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that can happen if there's some disagreement between that two.
Yeah.
We will see. As I mentioned before, I'm eager to hear all those interviews with Richard Sherman after this season, and I'm eager to hear all the interviews with Jerick McKinnon after this season, because I do want to hear their story about the 49ers, and I'm pretty sure that there will be some good stories from them.
I'm pretty sure they're going to say, we're going to hear.